Hi there. I just wanted to make a quick video on how to lose your tail in faction space or in enemy space. So when you get into faction space, usually you want to get rep, um, um, but sometimes that's at the expense of other factions. So some factions will have negative rep, and when you get to negative rep, then if you're in that faction space, they'll send a hostile to come and attack you. And usually they're quite strong. One of the most important things skill that you can do in the game is called the fishtail, or just basically fooling the game so that it thinks that you're gone when you're not. So there's two ways to do the fishtail. And the first, you need two ships. I'll show you both, but we'll do the two ship method first. So right now, so I'm positive with all the three factions right now, so I can't do it in faction space. But augments, whenever you go up in augment rep, the bounty hunters will try to attack you in augment space. So I'm going to use augment space. I have two ships over here, and I'm going to go to the Olasa system where I mine data. So what you want to do is send both of your ships to the system that you want to go to, but have the second ship arrive about roughly 5 to 10 seconds after the first ship. And that's important. So we'll do that right now. So I'm going to send the first ship to Olasa. Okay, there it goes. And then I'm going to send the second ship there. All right. And let's just take a look. So we have two ships coming in. They should be arriving momentarily. So as the first ship comes in, the hostile will spawn to attack your first ship. And I usually want to try to stop the first ship, because sometimes the hostile spawns in front of you and you just fly right into it. And here's my second ship, and I'm just going to move my second ship over here. Now you see, the hostile is going for the first ship, but not the second ship. So what I can do is, once that happens, I can recall the first ship. There it goes. And the hostile disappears as well. So my second ship is now free to mine without a hostile. And it will stay that way until I leave the system, I believe. If I reset the node, or if I go off the node and I come back on, I don't get a notification for another being in hostile space. So that's the first method. So we're just going to reset, and I'll show you the second method. Yep. Okay, we'll set the course there. And we'll set the course for ship D. back to the system here. So why is this useful? Well, you'll be using this skill for the rest of the game. Augment space will always be hostile towards you, and there are other parts of the Star Trek Fleet Command space that will be hostile to you. So you will need to know how to lose your tail. All right. So the second way to lose your tail is by only using one ship. And this is the way I do it. It's the easiest way to do it, but you really have to pay attention. So first you select your ship and you select the system you want to go to and you set your course back to Alasa. And let's just take a look. And personally, I like to look at the system as my ship comes in, so I know when it comes into the system. And like I said, once my ship enters the system, I like to stop it right away, because if I let the ship continue on its trajectory, if the hostile spawns in front of you, you basically fly into your hostile, so which you don't want. So I'm just going to stop it right here, and I actually like to move it to the edge. So now the hostile spawns here, and you see it's kind of off the screen. That's because I'm near the edge. So what I do is first I fly away. So I'm flying away from the hostile. It's still following me, but because I'm faster, I'm putting some distance between me and the hostile. Next, I click on a spot near the hostile or in front of it. Either one is fine. So I'll click right here, and you can see the timer here. It tells me how much time I have to go to that spot. So I'm just going to move that here, and then I click, and now I'm heading towards the hostile, but I'm not going to get there because I'm going to recall my ship and then quickly stop. So recall and stop. Then wait. So you see the hostile is still coming towards you, but it's going to reach the spot where you clicked before. And then the red circle goes away. So once the hostile reaches that point that you clicked before, but it realizes that you're not there, it just stops. And then it just stays in the system, just waiting. And then you are free to do whatever you want. You can go mine. And you can come off the mine, and it doesn't reset the hostile at all. The only way the hostile will be reset is if somebody goes and kills the hostile. Then there's a chance that it'll reset and it'll come after you again. So that's the reason why I like to spawn the hostile as close as I can to the border here, so that there won't be any misclicks or people killing hostiles in the system to accidentally kill your hostile. Yeah, so that's how you do the fishtail method, the two different ways, the two ship method or the one ship method. The two ship method, there is no, once the first ship warps out, there's no hostile and you're still okay. The one ship method, the hostile is still in the system, so there's a chance that somebody might come by and destroy that hostile, but for the most part, people just leave them alone. So I hope this helps, and yeah, try it out on your own. Thanks for watching.